Hi, my name is Gabby. I am a BCBA and a certified behavioral sleep specialist, and I talk about all things sleep. If you are struggling to get your child to sleep in their own sleep space, then there may be some preliminary first steps that you might want to consider. Start by asking, does your child spend time in the space when it's not time for bed? Are they avoidant of the room? Is the room a space they only go to when they're expected to lay down in the dark to sleep? Do they come out often to get you? Or do you need to stay and lay with them for them to fall asleep? If so, then let's consider how to improve the relationship between your child and the space before we consider treatment options to improve behaviors around sleep. What that looks like is we pair their sleep space with things and activities that they really enjoy, increasing their time there under motivating conditions and outside of the expectation of sleep. A simple way to do that would be to incorporate playtime or leisure skills in that space. If your child's not really accustomed to spending time there, then playing in the space is a good place to start. Look to schedule time to spend with your child in the space, doing what they find enjoyable. If necessary, you may need to consider focusing specifically on playing on the bed if you observe that your child is avoidant of being there. Start by simply doing activities together on the bed, reading books, playing with toys, whatever they are interested in. Then we can look to expand their comfort with being in the space for any length of time on their own. We would do this by working on a procedure called quiet-based visiting. This focuses on your child spending time in the space without the expectation of sleep and for longer durations of time without you present. This is built up in small increments and involves intermittently reinforcing their behavior of spending time in the space in the absence of coming out. A detailed example of a slow approach to shaping the skill would be this. You're playing on the bed and you start by standing up from the bed while they remain playing, and then you immediately return, play with them, and reinforce. Then you maybe extend this by standing up and moving away from the bed, and then return and reinforce them for remaining and playing. You would stand up and move further to the door, you would return and reinforce. Then you would go through the doorway, return and reinforce. Then you might go into the hallway, return and reinforce, and finally extending down the hallway. And you would continue this pattern. How fast does this go? It's as fast as your child will let it. There really is no rushing this. The goal is that they can remain in the space for up to 2 minutes on their own. Once this is comfortable for them, then we consider moving this treatment to remaining in the space at night using the same quiet-based visiting procedures. And there you have it, a pairing procedure to increase motivation and reinforcement for that space, a procedure to shape appropriate behaviors in the sleep space, while also addressing tolerating spending time in that space on their own, which is key to more independent sleep. Follow for more.